Hey guys, welcome back. Let's get right into the best bets in the association Tuesday, April 29th. We're going to break down these four games, give you guys my best bets and leans along the way. And to do this, we are going to use Outlier. But before we get into it, make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join us right here on the platform. We do talk sports betting every single day, so make sure you guys are all firmly subscribed, have that notification bell turned on, and let's get right into it, okay? So, like I said, the first bet of the day will be in the Bucks-Pacers game. This is a game where I like a lot of things. I like the Pacers here outright -7.5. Also, the team total going over, I believe it's 112. If you can find that team total, I do favor that quite a bit. Very unfortunate what we've seen happen with Damian Lillard with that Achilles. Hopefully he's able to bounce back, but I do think it's something where it's just too much for the Bucks here to weather the storm as the Pacers are looking to complete a 4-1 series win against the Bucks, and then obviously have that date with the Cleveland Cavaliers in round 2. But we're going to be targeting this game from a player prop perspective, and that's where we're going to look at Obi Toppin. He's got a lot of run. If we do get a blowout, we do get a Pacers margin, a victory going over that 7.5 spread. I do think that he will get some extended run. Minutes will be higher. He's been trending upwards as well, even on the one that did not cash at this number. He had 11 PRAs, okay? And that's kind of where we're going to look at Obi Toppin going over points, rebounds, and assists over that 12.5 mark where he's cashed at in his last two games. That's where we're going to be betting at -120. So give me some Obi Toppin, points, rebounds, and assists going over as my first official play. Next game, Detroit and Knicks. This is one that is 3-1 in favor of New York. It's kind of a tough game to handicap, but the Knicks are at home. It's a number that I don't want to get involved with. 5.5 is a little bit too much. I would potentially look at Jalen Brunson, going over his points. I think it's a little too low, but I also do like the Knicks here at home to cover the 5.5. Just not a game that I have an edge on that I want to get involved with, so I'm going to fade this one. We're not going to have an official play within the 7:30 tip between the Pistons and the Knicks. Okay, next game is one that I do have a play in. This will be Orlando and Boston. We look at this game 3-1 in favor of Boston, and it's a big number, 11.5. Boston does play better at home. And that's where we're going to look into taking some Jaylen Brown action here as we look into kind of some player props. I will show you guys kind of what we have going on as we look into the points, rebounds, and assists for Jaylen Brown. And that is where we're going to target this because I do think this is a very strong play here as we look into possibly even some alts. But I do like the 28.5 you can find out there in the market. But even if you want to take 29.5 PRA, this is something that I do think that will cash. We had 33 last time out, 2 days before against Orlando at home. He had 51. So I do like Jaylen Brown, to get over 30 PRA. I took it at 28.5. You can still find 28.5 at the price of -120, and that's kind of going to be my best bet. Okay, if you want to find the alt lines, it's very Profit X I think has it at -138. The number has moved, but I still like it at 29.5 if you do want to take it at -105. But I did take this at 28.5 at -120. That will be one of my best bets on the channel in this regard. Okay, let's get back into the games here, and we will look into the next one here. In the last kind of West Coast game, the LA Clippers going against the Denver Nuggets. This is going to be a play that kind of goes a little contrarian to the market. You can see kind of this is a pick'em. Denver's a home +110 money line underdog, and you can see kind of where the action has been headed. Very sharp movements towards the Clippers, okay? And this is where you look into the spread even at -1.5. A overwhelmingly amount of the support in the handle is on the Clippers, and that's going to be how we're approaching this game. I think that the Clippers on the money line is the correct side. Yes, this is something where the Nuggets, they have not been playing with that old Denver altitude into the equation. I think that you look at kind of their run, 2-14 ATS, and if you want to talk about their last 16 home games, that's something that we have to do kind of make a mention of. I also think that eventually the coaching issues and what we have subsided. It's something that's taken place in Denver. Just really can't put my head around it. But I want to get into every bone in my body wants me to take the Denver money line right here. Okay, they're dangling that low hanging fruit. It's plus money at home. Denver doesn't lose at home. Well, you look at the numbers. Yes, they do. And look at the last recent matchups. I mean, these have all been close games, except for the blowout that the Clippers did have when they won 117-83. But they lost to Denver in a game that they almost pretty much should have won at home, 101-99 as a 6.5 point favorite. But at Denver, they lost by 2. They won by 3. Very close games on the road. And I don't want to get involved with the Clippers here on the spread at -1.5, but I do think that the Clippers get this one done. -122 is the best number available. So give me some LA Clipper money here as we look to kind of fade the public and go with what looks to be the sharp side here. And really just don't understand it. But I think that the tax that Jamal Murray has been playing in terms of minutes, it's something that it's just not the same Denver team that we know and love. You talk the Joker, you talk triple doubles, you talk kind of that Iron Man, if you will, just always showing up. I do think that it's going to be a game that's going to be down to the wire, but I think that the Clippers just have a little bit too much, and they're a little bit better health and rested in this spot. So give me the Clippers to take the advantage here as we look for LA to get this one done and come out of this game up 3-2 on the season, on the series, as we look for them to close out their first round matchup against the Nuggets on the road. And take that 3-2 lead. But that's kind of where I'm at. So I am on the Clippers. I think that's the correct side. We'll see what happens, but that is going to be my best bet in that final matchup. Okay. So a little quick recap. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join us here on the channel. But we're going to go, like I said, Clippers money line. We're going to take them at -122. We're going to go Jaylen Brown over the 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And then Obi Toppin, we're going to go over 12.5 points, rebounds, and assists as well. Look to get a 3-0, sweep the board in this NBA slate we have on Tuesday. Okay. Appreciate it, guys. Good luck with your picks. We'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Cheers.